Alright, so in this video I'm going to be showing you how you can build your own PlayStation portal at home for completely free. And before we get into that, let me explain it to you what PlayStation Portal is. So PlayStation Portal is a handheld device. Do not get confused, it's not a handheld console, it's a handheld device that costs whopping $200, and it doesn't even have its own processing power, it doesn't have its own GPU, and in order to play games on it you need to have a PS5. So think about it, a $200 device that can't even play games, you need to have a PS5 to play the games. So in my opinion, it is not something that anyone would prefer to buy, since it's nothing but a remote play for your PS5. So yeah, but I'm gonna be showing you how you can build that device, the PlayStation Portal, for completely free. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna be needing is a PS5 controller. If you have an extra controller, that is amazing, but if you don't have it, you can use the one that comes with the PS5. And the second thing is we need to have a screen to connect with the controller. So I'm using my 4-year-old phone that I don't use, so you can use any of the screens, such as any of the smartphone. It can be an Android as well. And the next thing, you're gonna be needing a screwdriver, because we're gonna be putting that screen into a controller. And the next thing is you need to have this type C to type C cable, but I know this is not something that everyone have, so you need to have this adapter if you're gonna be using the wire that comes with the PS5. So this adapter can turn the USB-A to USB-C. I think that's USB-A, I believe. If it's not, let me know in the comment, I'll just edit it on the screen. And the last thing is you need to have a cat. I'm just kidding. So we need to put this screen onto the controller. So this is where the magic happens. Instead of me shoving up that screen onto the controller, I'll be using this, and this costs literally $5. And I know I said in the beginning of the video, it's like how you can make your PlayStation Portal for free, but this costs just $5, and I will be giving away 5 of these for you guys. Okay, just subscribe and leave a comment, and I'll try to contact you, and I'll give 5 of these for completely free. And this video is not sponsored, I'll buy these and I'll give it to you guys for free. So anyway, this just goes in onto the controller just like this, and it clips in perfectly. And then you need to put the screen, aka the smartphone, onto your controller just like that. And once the controller is connected with the screen, you need to have the remote play app into your phone, and remote play app can work on every single smartphone that came out after 2015, I believe. So any phone that you have lying around, you can use it basically. And now the next part is you need to connect the controller with the screen. And a lot of people said that connecting the controller via a Bluetooth will work perfectly, but nah. If you use a wired connection onto your phone and the PS5 controller, you will have zero latency. And for the sake of the video, I'm using the adapter, since a lot of people don't have the type C to type C cable. So first end will go onto the controller, and second end of the cable will go into this adapter. And a lot of smartphones comes with this adapter for free in the box. So if you have an Android, you might already have this adapter. And now as you can see, our phone is connected to controller with the wire, and that means we will have zero latency while we're using the remote play using the controller. And I know a lot of people gonna say that you're just using remote play into a phone, but here's the thing, that's what PlayStation Portal is. It's nothing but a remote play device for your PS5. It's basically just an accessory. It's not something that you can play games from anywhere in the world while having a PS5. No, you have to be with the same Wi-Fi with your PS5 in the same room, and that's how the PlayStation Portal works. You cannot just go anywhere, just like we have Nintendo Switch. You can use it anywhere in the world, right, once you have it. But with PlayStation Portal, you can't do that. You have to be in the same Wi-Fi connection in order to play PlayStation Portal with the PS5. And PS5 have to be turned on as well and connected to the internet. So that's just insane amount of money for that device. So as you can see, I'm playing on an OLED screen. By the way, PlayStation Portal is not even an OLED, it's an LCD screen, and it just works perfectly without any delay. And I'm playing Resident Evil 4 right now, you can see clearly. Let me just zoom in a little bit. And trust me guys, it was really fun experience using this. And I know a lot of people gonna buy the PlayStation Portal, but let me know in the comment down below what you guys think about PlayStation Portal, because I know it's not worth your $200. Because you see what I'm doing right now, I built this device for completely free and I'm using it exactly same as the PlayStation Portal. So yeah, this is the video. This is how you can make your own PlayStation Portal, or I can say this is how you can build your own PlayStation Portal at home for completely free. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up, and by any chance if you didn't like the video, hit the dislike button twice, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.